I decided to transform my life in 6 months by only setting a few specific goals, working so hard at them to see how much I can achieve in the next 6 months of focus. From paying off my debt to building better habits, this is my journey to becoming the best version of myself, one step at a time. Oh, there's a shadow behind me. But nervous breakdown complete, vision board complete. Is this even on? Okay. Vision board complete. So it's basically all the goals that I explained to you guys last time, but then I added a few like skincare because I want my skin to glow. I need to have a tiny waist, and yeah, the weight that I want to be at. The most important thing for me is financial freedom and to be debt free. So they're literally smack in the middle. And then this is the goals that if they happen, I'll be really happy, like having my own place and yeah, graduating because I'm gonna finish my master's and I'm gonna finish my bachelor's. Yeah, so most of the things I had already explained in the last video, so if you wanna like go into the details of my goals, you can just go back to the previous episode. So goals complete, kaput. Vision board complete, kaput. Okay. My God, I should try to be more normal. Okay, let's try that again. Goals complete. That's normal, right? Okay. Ding. Another one of my biggest goals this year is to be debt free before the end of the year, which is like smack dab in the middle of my vision board. And I had this thing that I really changed my perspective. It said like pay off the smallest debt first. So like don't start by tackling the biggest debt. Start by paying off like the little debt. So I had an Excel sheet I used to track my debts, but I feel like kind of that's like doing too much. So I just turned it into like my notebook, and I want to make a new spreadsheet here for like tracking my debts, like every month how much I've paid, how much is left, and I feel pretty good. So this month I just paid like the little debts, like 3 little debts, and so far I've reduced my debt by almost like 500 euros. So yeah, pay off the small ones, and then at the end of the day you'll have paid off everything, especially my credit card. I really want to pay off my credit card. It's finally light outside, so I can film without turning on the light. So yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys about the 12-week year. I have mine. I used ChatGPT to create mine because it's easier, and ChatGPT is just the bomb. Anyway, I wanted to talk about why it is important. If you have like this one big goal that you have to achieve, it becomes like this one big thing that you have to achieve, and then maybe you set tasks to do every single day to achieve it. But then at the end of the day, you don't have like breaks to track how much you've moved, how much progress you've made. So I read this. I think it's a very common like YouTube videos that talk about it, like 12-week year, where you break your whole year into like 4 segments, each 12 weeks, and then for each 12 weeks you have like goals that progress you towards your bigger goal. So let's say you want to write a whole entire novel. So in the first one you do research, in the second half in the second quarter you do maybe drafting, in the other quarter you do like feedback from people, and then in the fourth quarter finally your book is actually edited and ready to be published. So like something like that makes it so much easier to achieve your goals. So I went to ChatGPT and I was like, ChatGPT, you know everything about me, because I talk too much to ChatGPT. I was like, you know so much about me. According to you and according to the goals that I had already talked about with you, what is realistic? What can I achieve realistically? And then he was like, you can actually achieve so much. And then he broke it down into like my writing goals. Even told me I can actually write 2 books in the year. And I was like, stop it. Anyway, I'm not blushing right now. And then he told me I can actually finish my master's thesis and like the part-time work, how I can juggle both of them. He told me how I can achieve like the YouTube goals of growing this channel. And then he was like, for healthy lifestyle, you can just like walk 10,000 steps and introduce things like yoga, light cardio, increase your protein intake for cheap. I even made a meal plan with ChatGPT. I was like, ChatGPT, I'm a broke student. I need high protein meals. Like, give me something that give me something that's affordable. And then we just tweaked it together. So self-care routine. So after he told me the realistic goals I can achieve, and then I was like, I picked pick like 3 goals because we already decided we were working on 3 goals, and I was like, these are the goals that I want to focus on. Now break it down into the 12-week year. And then he broke it like quarterly breakdown, January to February, focus on rewriting the first novel, create my author website, set deadlines for writing, YouTube, and then like physical and mental health and mental health. And then Q2, complete rewriting, begin drafting the second novel, thesis. Like, it broke down into these actionable steps that I can take every quarter, and then like at the end of it I can like go back to the quarter and be like, what did I achieve? So like after you've broken it down into quarters, and then you can go back and like say, ChatGPT, tell me like a daily routine that I can do, tell me a weekly routine that can make sure I achieve these goals. And just like that, your whole year is set and you're happy, and your goals actually realistic, achievable, and you can actually achieve everything that you want. Okay, I got to 6,000 words, so I'm just putting on like really warm socks because I want to go get shrimp. I was scrolling TikTok, and then I saw like this it's from Thailand. It's an omelette and it has shrimp and eggs with rice. Since I always just eat like rice and eggs, I was like, what if I add shrimp for more protein? So that's what I'm gonna get right now, because we want low calorie, high protein foods, and shrimp ticks the box. So I'm gonna buy some right now. Yay! Let me go. It's raining. I'm doing this though. The good thing about coming out in the rain is that there's nobody. Hey, today I did something that I've been putting off for a whole year. And it's not like something really big, but I'm really scared of social interaction and like talking to people. So my bulbs have been on a fritz for like 3 months, and instead of calling the housemeister to come and fix it in like 2 days or 1 day, I even actually just bought a study lamp so that I can use that instead. Don't judge me, please. I get really social anxious when I have to talk to people or when I have to call people, but he said he'll come and fix it tomorrow. Yay! So that's a win for 2025. Yeah, that's a win for 2025, and I'm not taking it lightly. To being more socially open and getting bulbs changed. Anyway, our biggest part of 2025 goals was to write more. So because I want to be a full-time writer, like that's my dream. If I had money and I didn't have to work, I just write. That would literally be my job. So since I don't have to work until Saturday, and then I don't have work again until next week on Saturday, so I'm taking this week and next week to write before I start studying for my exam. Currently, I'm at 4,700 words, and it keeps getting better, and I really love this story, and I hope that after I've written it and really edited it, I can share it with you guys. So to the salon to keep writing. Another thing that I really want to do is to take back my camera. I've been talking about it and I've been talking about it, and I know you're now tired of hearing about it, but I just don't know how to. But it doesn't concern them anyway. I really should take it back. So but something I have to do within this week. This is to finishing all the chores that we said we'd do last year and we never did. So we are doing them this year, one way or the other. I think I'm now like a little bit qualified to talk about how to clear acne, especially if you have dry skin and sensitive skin like I do. When I first started having acne, my main focus was just like clear the acne. So I used a lot of products that literally stripped my skin and damaged my skin barrier. But then I came to realize that I need to do better. I need to protect my skin barrier. So the one thing that has really worked for me is this one, Lipoden. I talk about this a lot, and it's almost over. I need to like have a prescription, so I need to pay for the prescription to get another one. So if I pay for this prescription, I'll get two. So this one has lasted me almost a year. I only just use a pea-sized amount every night in my face. I don't know if we're still promoting La Roche-Posay, but every night I use this two, like this one and this one. I used to use this one alone, but I had some success. But then after some time, my acne like came back, not as much as it used to be, but it came back a little bit. So now I combine these two, and I heard about this from a friend. I already said, if you want to influence me, make up my friend use it, and then I'll use it too. I had this from a friend, and then I started using this every night, and they have worked wonders for me. About niacinamide, I wish I started niacinamide earlier. I used to hear about niacinamide a lot, but then there's this talk about controversy about niacinamide, so I never really used it until I went to TK Maxx and found this for €7. Online it's about €20, but then I went to TK Maxx and I was like, €7, I can try this. So I tried this. I don't know if you have to use this exact brand, but this one works for my skin. And then I found also this from TK Maxx for like €7 also. It's like a multi-peptide supercharged serum. I don't know where I'm gonna get this next because apparently it's not in stock anymore. And the one that I found in stock is €80, and I'm not spending €80 for a peptide serum. So yeah, just I don't know. Maybe I'll try another one and I'll review another one. But for now, these two really work for my skin. Also, I tried vitamin C and it didn't really work well for me. I didn't like it. But then I went to DM and I found this too. This is like vitamin C. It kind of stings my skin a little, but it works amazing for me. And also like hyaluronic. I'm gonna buy hyaluronic serum, but for now I love this too. They just work for my skin so well right now. And right now, anything that doesn't break me out is my body. Also, like when you're trying to clear your skin, don't go to TikTok, go to Reddit. I went to Reddit and I saw somebody recommend this. So I use this morning for 10 minutes, evening for 10 minutes. I just leave it on. It's like a mask, a mud mask. It has salicylic acid and zinc, and it just gets into your skin and then it just like clears all your skin. Also for my, how do you call it, for my cleanser on the day that I have makeup, I always use a soap first to remove all the makeup, and then I use this gentle cleanser. I used to have like really harsh cleansers, but then after cleaning my face, they just like have more acne than when I started cleaning my face. But since I started using this one, it doesn't foam, but then it leaves like your face like really soft and gentle. So that's my current skincare. Oh, and don't forget sunscreen. My friend recommended this also because her mom uses it too. So this, and it's only €10 for like this big bottle. So this is what I use. And moisturizer, this is like really expensive, but it works for my skin. And this is the only moisturizer that I like, the way it sits on my skin. So that's my current skincare routine.
Good, or to like care about life. When you find something that for a brief period of time makes you feel really good and require
25 ways to improve your mental health in 2025. One of my biggest, not one of the biggest, one of the smallest, because we've already talked about all the biggest goals. One of like the tiny things that I want to do in 2025 is take care of my mental health. So every day in the morning, I wake up and I listen to like psychology podcasts and stuff, since I currently cannot afford to pay for a therapist. Anyway, breakfast. Yay, to lose weight, I literally have the same diet every day. Breakfast is always oatmeal and apples. Lunch is always, what do I have for lunch? It's always rice and lean chicken. And then dinner is always mashed potatoes and minced meat. When I feel like hungry, sometimes I'm not even hungry after lunch, and then I just end up having an apple or something for dinner. But then today I'm going to work, so I have to adapt my my diet. So I really do have to eat my apples and oatmeal in the morning with chia seeds and a sprinkle of honey on top to make it edible. But then at work I'll have a salad. I'll show you what I'm eating at work. So let me eat my breakfast and head to work. I really love this set, like combining these two. Yay, leaving my house for the second time in a week. kind of missed leaving my house a bit because I always just like stay indoors. This week I've been indoors, but I've written almost 12,000 words in my book, which is like really good for me. So I ain't complaining. Okay, let me eat and go to work. It's 7:43. I have 15 minutes to leave, and I've not even done my makeup and my hair. I'm currently at work. I went to look for like a yoga mat or how is it called, Crocs for work, but I didn't get, so I got myself a notebook. It's so pretty. I hate the lighting in here. Okay, let me change and get to work. So for lunch, since I'm at work, I opted for the bites salad. So let me show you. So it's just the bites and the salad inside. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have 6 bites and then the other ones I'll have tomorrow or something because they're too salty. I don't like eating a lot of them.